Okay guys, the Amazon tool, how we can use this. Let me just clear everything I've got in here um, so that we can start again. What we need to do is we need to get our Amazon access key, secret key, and our Associates ID. You can get that if you follow the instructions. There should be a PDF underneath this video, and basically you need to go to Amazon Associates, you create an account, and from there you can get your access key and secret key if you follow the link after you have created the Associates account. Okay, so we will put that underneath this video just so that you know what to do. Okay, so there's two steps that you need to do there. You create an account with Amazon Associates, then you create an account so that you can get the API information. Okay, very easy how to use it once it's set up though. So let's have a look at some of the options we got here. We can put in keywords, we can put in more than one keyword at a time, we can put them in bulk. Okay, this could be great if you want to promote stuff for sort of seasonal things like Christmas, etc., Easter, holidays, etc. You can go and put a whole bunch of keywords in here, and what we can do is we can choose the location that we want to promote to. This will be dependent on what account you have created with Amazon. So if you created an account in Amazon.co.uk, for example, you won't be able to take information from .com. You would have to take from the UK version. Okay, so we've got the choice of locales in here, and we can put in price ranges for filtering, etc. if we want to go and find something that is above $100 or above $20 or less than $5, so you can make bulk sales. You can choose all that kind of stuff. You can choose department, and you can choose a maximum price as well. Now, I tend to not touch these. Only time I would change anything here is if I'm using a UK Amazon account, because I'm from UK, so I have an account there as well. And departments, etc., don't really tend to use too much. That one. What I do like to use is this part here where it says response group. Now, in here we can see that we can choose according to any, which would go for all of these categories, okay, for the keyword that we've got. Okay, that's why I don't really bother too much about the department. You can choose from top sellers, the most gifted, the ones that are most wished for. Okay, so people will see a product, they click on the wish list kind of thing so they can keep it for later. But this one here, new releases, this is really important. Okay, that means we can get the very latest products posted into Amazon or released in Amazon for any particular type of product. Okay, so I've got in here this one for folding bike. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in here electric and see if we can find any electric folding bikes, which is kind of unusual niche, but it's got a reasonable search volume. So we'll just give it a second, and you can see it's working down here, and it's going to check Amazon, then it's going to check for for YouTube for videos that match these products here on the left hand side. So on the left hand side is the Amazon listings. Okay, and when that finishes, we're going to click on this, and when we click on one of these, it's going to show us up to 50 videos over here that it's found on YouTube for that particular product, and it's looking for the product according to the title that we have got here. Okay, so you can see the task is completed. So if I click on this, then we are finding we got Anker folding electric bike, we got Anker electric bike, Anker electric mountain bike, etc. So maybe that's not as targeted is what we had hoped. Okay, what we can do is we can come down a little bit more, and let's check this one from Villano, and we can see here we've got Villano folding electric bike, priced at $599. So what we can do is we can click this, and we can choose to send this video over to Video Send Alpha, or we can send it over to the downloader. So let's click it to go to Video Send Alpha, and you can check out or checkbox many of these and send it one time if you want to. I like to do one at a time. Just give it a second to do the downloading, and it's going to save according to wherever you put your download settings in the settings of Social Send Alpha. So if you left it just the way it is, it's probably in documents /videos or something like that. Once we click on the OK, we can choose, do we want to see the Amazon listing page? We can choose yes, and it will open up that in a new window, and I'll just bring that over here so you can see it. So it's opened that up in a new window, so that we can see the actual information about the tool. We can get some pictures and stuff like that, and you can even download these to use for things like an Emoto video or something like that, or even you could create some thumbnails with it, maybe if it's big enough. Okay, so you can see these different pictures. You can make a nice video from that. Just check on the price, $599, etc., and you can check all the other details like reviews, etc., if you want to build out a blog post, for example, on this particular product. So once we have chosen to open that or not open it, what will happen is it will jump over to the video send alpha tab, okay, and it's going to pull in the details from that video that we just took from, okay. And notice in here that we have got some HTML happening. I don't know why, but what we can do is we can just make sure that we take that out, and we can maybe reformat parts of this. We can tidy it up a little bit. We can add more content in here if we want to as well. Just delete some of this HTML stuff. And we can see that they have tried to do like bullet points in here. Just pull that down. Okay, so this is maybe not the best example because I'm having to mess about with this HTML, which I really didn't expect to do, but never mind. This doesn't happen with every video. I don't know why that guy's done that for this one, but anyway, we'll persevere and we will come through and just make sure that we do it nicely so that we are doing what's needed to be done, so that if we have an audience looking at this, it doesn't look like we just scraped somebody else's content, which actually we kind of just did. Okay, now for the rest of it, I'm just going to take this out because I can't be bothered with that right now. What we can do as well is we can add more text in here, we can spin it, we can do a whole bunch of stuff in here. But what I want to do, we can click on auto spin description if you've got a spinner in your settings and let that spin. What we can do as well is we can see the tags here, enter tags. We've got Villano, we've got electric folding bike, and I don't know what this ion is, but I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it in between, and we can put in here 20-inch wheels as well. Okay, so we got them in different tags. So what I like to do is make sure that whatever I've got in here in the tags, I've also got in the description, and if I can, get it into the title as well. So basically, if we're taking somebody else's videos, we can just break it down exactly the way it is, and we can make sure that we got it in here, and we can make sure we got it in here, so everything is consistent. Okay, so let's just make sure it's got information about 20-inch wheels. Has it got information about electric folding bike? Yep. So I'm going to put in here 7 speeds electric folding bike, because he has got folding bike electric in here, so we just put in electric folding bike. Villano, ION, yes, we got that. Okay, video quality we can choose, say 720. Category we can choose people, public video, etc. We're gonna have to make that public. You can put in your own intro. You can put in an image for outro. If you want to do that by folder, you can do that. So if you got just one video, then you want to have a folder with just one sort of image there to use, or one intro video to use. Thumbnail images, we can create our own. So I can go in here, create a thumbnail, click on thumbnail settings, and you can see here the text is already there. What we can do is we can change the font. The first thing we can do is make the font bigger, and we can see here that we got that looking a lot bigger now. So I'll just come in again one more time, and I'm going to keep the size, but I might want to make this sort of bold so that it stands out a little bit more. We can make the text color and the background color different as well. So I can make this like a dark red, make this a white, for example, and it stands out a lot more. Okay, I can click on save. And if you want to put latitude, longitude and latitude, you can do that as well. Okay, so I've got everything in here. I can put in here for location, so if you want to put like for New York or something, you can do that. Right now, all I want to do is I click on save the changes. And when I have saved the changes, just come back over to the videos here, you can see it over here. Okay, so what we want to do next is, because we're uploading this one video, there's multiple ways that we can use this. So for example, we might want to use sort of long tail alpha kind of syndication for this, and we might want to do some like keyword poking within YouTube, find the keywords that we're ranking for in YouTube, and then put them into WordPress using the Traffic Scout plugin to see if we can get any traffic from it. So we can do stuff like that, or we can just make this video get posted into a channel where we will basically, you know, backlink to it, and we will try and get that video ranking. But if you're going to do that, you really do need to put in some kind of intro and some kind of outro there to make the video unique. Okay, so it's not, it is the same video, but you just want to make it as unique as possible. You would want to as well spin the content and maybe make the content a little bit longer, so that you got some uniqueness in there. In here we can put in a money video URL. Okay, so you could put in here a link that is going to your website where you have a review post, for example. So I can put in here something like, let me just grab the URL if I can find. Just come up here, go to foldingbikes.online, and I've got in here's a little PBN site that we're building out as a test with WordPress, and we're going to do some cool stuff with the Content Ranker plugin, and also we're going to do some stuff with backlinking, and the Alpha Networks will be backlinking that as well. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to put money video URL, I'm going to put the website where I've got a post there about folding electric bikes. Okay, so everything is lining up nicely. Now I can come over to my options, and I can choose to ping after it's been uploaded. We can choose to index after it's been uploaded. We can send to Rank Tracker if we want to. We can make a link wheel if we're going to do multiple posts. We can auto spin videos. If you're going to take one video and upload it multiple times, you can do that, and you can put a delay in between. Now if I choose long tail syndication keywords, what I can do is I can take something like the ones I've already got here. If I come into the long tail alpha tab, you can see I've got folding bike questions. So I can have in here whole bunch of that video uploaded a bunch of times into Dailymotion, into YouTube, into multiple Dailymotion accounts if I really want to. Okay, and I can have all these questions, so I can find out what are we ranking for, and then we can put it into WordPress with Traffic Scout and see if any of these have got traffic. Or I can do it like this, where I put some modifiers, where I've got some brand names, where I've got just two keywords, two main keywords, like folding bike and the plural version, folding bikes. And here I've got some sort of e-com type of modifiers, like discount for sale, free delivery, etc., fast delivery, Amazon Bike Shop. We can even put things like Walmart in there as well. Okay, so I could use that one, for example. So let's come back to the video sent alpha tab, and I will take that one instead. Okay, click verify and save, and then basically I need to choose the accounts that I'm going to work with. So what I'll do is I'll click on the import, and I'll select all of these, and I can pull all of these in here, and you can see I've got 109 accounts. We can only post that video into the accounts that we got, and you can see I've got sites like VidMe and PhotoBucket, but I haven't got anything in here, and Dailymotion as well. I haven't got anything in here for YouTube. So you know, I can add some YouTube accounts as well. I can put in some YouTube channels if I really want to, but I like to keep away from YouTube and not spam it. What I like to do instead is put one video onto YouTube and then backlink that video with other video sharing sites. Okay, that works quite effectively, and it works pretty good. And all we need to do at that point is click on start uploading the video. So we will click that just to see what happens, but these accounts that I've got on there are pretty old. I don't know if they're still even active or not. But basically, that is how we use the Amazon tool, and we can go and get rankings for products that have just been released. So if you keep an eye on a particular category or product name or product type, and you see something new pop up and you check it every day, then you got something very, very powerful happening, where you can find products that are breaking out before they break out and before everybody else understands and knows. Okay, so this video is going to for nearly 15 minutes. Apologies for that. I hope you understand how to use this now. It's a great tool, fantastic tool. Use it, get rankings, and go and make money.